What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B Hot Radio Shout, and as always, I got my podcast partner off in this thing, the original hot boy himself, Turk. What up,
Whoa, what it do, what it is, you already know.
Hey man, Turk, we got a friend and a family member off in this show. You know, one of the South's greatest rappers of all time, greatest producers of all time. But see, you know what? He done put that on the back burner, Turk. Because see, now he's into this acting thing heavy, but he ain't new to it. He been true to it. David Battle, what the hell going on, son?
What's up with
it? All right, it's a couple things, man. I got to start off, bro. You just ain't going to slide it. Like, just slide this in here. Bro, Turk, I want to say, bro, it's a blessing to see you here, bro.
Same.
And I'm going to tell you why, bro. It's like, people try as hard as they can to put us in our boxes, bro, and keep us in our boxes, bro. For you to take this media move and then to make a move with a man that's as classy as B-High, like,
thank you,
bro. I'm blessed than I may have ever been blessed, more blessed than I've ever been in my life, bro. And I called B-High and I told him it's time.
Yeah.
Because people who would normally mess with you, they come and get you when they see that shine on you. You know what I'm saying? And B-High was there in a moment where he didn't even know. We sat out in front of Publix. Like, you know, I was going through some things, bro, like some real things. And we sat out there, man, what, about an hour?
Yeah, man.
Hour and a half, bro. And this is when I gave him the shirt.
Exactly.
And ever since I gave him the shirt, I watch every now and then, it's been on this table since I gave it to him.
That's real.
And he could have put it on his back and wore it a couple times, but he said, I'm going to do something even better. So I called him for this interview. I was like, bro, it's time right now.
Come on,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? And so to see you in here and see you in here with him, somebody that's as solid, bro. Because one of the things that we gonna even talk about, man, is like, you know, when you look at the success of the West Coast, especially musically, one of the ways that happened that people don't even realize is because at the same time Snoop and Dre and all of them were coming out, the same time that, you know, the stuff was permeating up in the Bay, they had Colors, they had Boys in the Hood, they had all of those epic movies, that stuff that we really didn't like, man, it ain't no way that, you know, it's happening like that. Then you see it on Minister Society and be like, oh, that's what we never really had that yet. Even right now, as hot as the South has been, we still haven't had that picture that really depicted how we really, really are.
Come on.
And so to have someone as genuine as you all do from a podcast perspective, that's not even trying to gaslight people.
Come on,
you know,
man.
we were talking about you, because I brag on you all the time. It's funny, I was talking to Donnie Houston.
My boy Donnie, what up,
and I didn't even know y'all was that tight. Like I was just talking about how y'all have very similar ways and how authentic y'all are to what you from. You know what I'm saying? And how it makes people feel, bro. So I just wanted to tell y'all, you know, in the beginning, man, I'm proud that you all have found a way to come together, man. And the fact that you found a way, bro, to keep yourself in that light until you figure out, you know, because when you start learning new information, you got to figure out how to process it and apply it to how you living right now. And that shit ain't always easy, bro.
Come on. I mean, talking about how we living right now, Fight Night is going on right now. One of the biggest shows on television that we speak.
The most viewed show in Peacock history, bro.
My God. Well, I mean, it has an all-star cast. I mean, take me to square one with that. How did you read for it? How did you find out about it, man?
It's funny that you said it, because I told my agent this yesterday. I was telling my agent, like, right now the light is on me.
Come on.
With all the viral stuff that's going on in my life, and Fight Night, and, you know, it's time. I told him it's time to move. In life, man, when you pray, you never know how your blessings come into fruition. You never really know how God works.
That's right.
So sometimes there's some things that happen that are unseen. And so I can't speak on that, but I know I made a call. I made a call to Craig Brewer.
Come on.
And I saw what was happening, and I was like, I want in.
You
know, and the thing about me, and I learned this from Tasha Smith, you know, I don't mind fighting for mine.
Come on, man.
You know, I don't mind fighting for mine. And the thing for me is that I just want the opportunity. So I called them, and, you know, a lot of other people said that they were the, you know, one of the reasons, and they got me the opportunities. I don't really care. For me, I'm not trying to be an agent. I'm not trying to book no other. I'm not. I want to be one of the best actors to ever touch the screen. I mean that. I'm not playing that. I'm training.
Come on.
You know, both physically, mentally, and spiritually to get this right.
Yeah.
And one of the things that it's funny. Nitty Beats told me this.
Yeah.
When Nitty saw me in the Butler.
Yeah.
He was like, Banner, I don't know them other people.
Yeah.
I don't know what they came from, who they cool with. I know you came from what I came from. So to see you up there on that screen next to Oprah Winfrey, that means something to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I represent a group of people. A young man told me that in Waffle House back in Jackson, Mississippi. He was like, Banner, that shit wasn't real to me until I saw you in it.
Damn right.
You know, so... You know, for me, that means a lot. And so however I can make that happen, I'm going to make that happen. I don't need credit. But what I do hate is when people are not doing their job and they flexing and flogging like they doing something.
Yeah.
But then they not taking care of their job and it only moves when I do it. So I'm like, if that's the case, then I'm not gonna let you.
Yeah, when I'm my own agent, I'm my own damn agent.
And I'm making it. And like I'm saying, I don't know what other people are doing.
Yeah.
But I know when I pick up a call, it moves for me.
Exactly.
And so, you know, that's where I'm at in my life, man. Like, I can pull everybody, but you gotta help me too.
That's right.
Cause when I go to you and I ask you to get me certain things and they don't happen, and I can pick up the phone call one time.
Yeah.
And what they don't understand is when I have to call you, that takes away from a favor that we may can use down the road that can make us millions of dollars, bro. So I try like this is what I believe. When you got somebody that'll really move for you, like my real homeboys, when I got some problems, I don't even let them know about it. Yeah. Cause they coming.
Come on.
This is the funniest shit, man. I saw Wah from Rough Riders. People don't know about our relationship. Like the Rough Riders was really good to me. Like before people even knew who I was.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
Money Rough Riders.
Matter of fact, I was introduced to Rough Riders by Fiend.
Yeah.
Damn. That's when Fiend had signed.
What up, though, Fiend?
That's what Fiend had signed him. So he brought me up there.
Yeah.
And so I was talking to Y, and Y was like, David, if you ever need anything, call me.
Yeah.
And I said, I am really careful with that call.
Yeah.
Because some calls, when you make them, and that light come on, you can't ever cut them off. Yeah. So when I make that call and turn that switch, but that's what I'm saying. It's just some people that you don't want to make them calls unless it's life or death. Some of them calls I don't ever want. I want to be so successful that I don't ever have to make that call.
Exactly.
But I shouldn't have to use it on this level.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that.
So how is it working with the cast members versus when you used to work with artists?
I don't really look at it like that, T, because it's really all a blessing. And like my grandmother used to say it all the time. We make money. That's one reason why I don't understand why people beef and why they mad at each other. Like, dude, we doing nursery rhymes. We play acting. Yeah. From what we come from, the streets that we come from. Yeah. This shit's supposed to be easy. What the fuck are you mad about? Dude, there's some verses and some beats. And one thing y'all can know about David Banner, I'm a lot of shit. I'm not cheap. Yeah. But some verses and some beats I've given away for free just to keep peace amongst people. I ain't necessarily maybe got along with them people or like them people, but if I can give you a verse and that's what I do for a living, and it can keep peace amongst y'all, and I can keep being that person that brokers peace and make people feel comfortable, man, that ain't shit to me. Yeah. Let's get this shit and let's keep moving, bro. Come on. So like when I'm on set, bro, I am so honored to be there, and I know, bro, we are time benders. Yeah. Coming from what the fuck we come from, there is no way I'm supposed to do what I did. Think about it, bro. From being from Mississippi, I ain't never really had that real fucking management. Yeah. I ain't never really had like I give y'all a great story. This is a story I've never given before in my life, dog.
I'm here for it.
All right, so and it's gonna come back to your question. G and Hip Hop, who managed Kanye. Yeah. They offered to manage me, right? And I was in between this elite white management company and G and Hip Hop. So I was gonna go with G and Hip Hop, but I was looking at the board and saying, okay, what am I gonna do? And when I was going to go with G and Hip Hop, the white company put in the trades, we signed David Banner. And so I tried to call G in hip hop and be like, yo, that's not what, and they didn't pick up the calls. So I never ever got an opportunity to call them and was like, bro, I ain't had nothing to do with that. But I had just moved out to LA for the acting, so I had to go with them because I didn't have no choices and I couldn't get in contact with them. And so I watched how they navigated Kanye's career, and I was like, man, think about at the level that I do beats, at the level that I rhyme and act. Imagine if that's all I had to do. Imagine if I didn't have to watch the streets, if I didn't have to watch the business and the accountants and make the calls. You know how I work, dog. You know I work myself until I fucking pass out. Imagine if that's all we had to do was be talented.
Come on.
And then we didn't have to think about nothing else, bro.
Come on now.
Like, Derek Gray said that shit one time, dog. He said, imagine David Banner with $1 billion. Well, all he had to do was think for black folks, bro.
Come on.
So like when I'm up there, bro, that's one thing I really want to do with acting, bro. I can't wait until all I got to do is think about a script. Something that most people don't know, bro, is that when I was doing, it's funny because it's about your city. At the same time I was filming, I couldn't tell nobody this though. At the same time that I was filming Fight Night, I was filming Family Business New Orleans. So for a 2-month period, bro, I was going from Atlanta to either New Orleans or LA. Bro, on my birthday, I don't know if you remember this, on my birthday, I worked from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock at night in Atlanta. I went and got my script, printed my script out, slept at Delta at the airport. I was in LA at 11:30 a.m. and working till 8 o'clock that night on my birthday, bro. And can't nobody really know. I wasn't sure if they knew that I was working 2 shows at the same time. And this is what I want the children to know. Sometimes you have to say no because you could fuck around, and because you're not fully focused, you can end up fucking up 2 situations. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at it as a blessing, but the thing was, bro, Fight Night was such a big opportunity that I had to try it, bro.
You damn right.
Because I had already signed the contract with Family Business. And so I was like, bro, this can not only help me, but I can take this fire and all of this stuff that I'm doing with Fight Night, and I could take it to Family Business.
Come on.
And the thing was, I ain't gonna lie, bro, there was days where I would come on set at Family Business, and they was like, what the fuck is he smoking? Like, what? But what they didn't understand, I had just done a scene with Terrence Howard, like 8 hours ago, or like Sam Jackson did a scene that was so powerful that everybody on set almost left that bitch, bro. Whoa! So I took that energy from that set. I'm talking about I bottled that shit up, ran to LA, dog. Give me that. I was like, I almost said motherfucker. Like Sam Jackson, motherfucker. And they was like, what is this motherfucker on, dog? But bro, I'm gonna tell you, man, like, what I can say that I did learn from the music game, bro, is for us to learn as much information as we can. Dog, we got fucked over from not knowing, dude. We got the talent, and this is something that helps me to not get mad like I used to. Real life, bro, if you study, can't nobody fuck over you.
At all.
You can do business with anybody.
Come on.
As long as you're not being strong arm or somebody got a pistol to your head, or you not high. Because that's one of the things they try to keep us high and drunk and on the broad so hard that we physically, spiritually, and mentally out. But I do want to say something because I trust you. And kids, I am not in no way saying do alcohol or drugs. I am not. Y'all know how I am. But what I can say, there was so much pressure on me. People don't understand. I'm from the poorest state in the United States, and motherfuckers yelled at the height of their voice, David Banner got $10 million. Imagine that, dog. From where the fuck we from?
Exactly.
Bro, we ain't had nothing but dope dealers.
Exactly.
We didn't have, y'all at least had football teams and basketball. Somebody that could take the attention. Bro, if I was an inch smaller, an inch, because I was big back then. If I had done less than what I had done, if I was a little less, not mad because I was really angry, bro, between that, all the attention, people don't understand how it feel for your. They said that this is one of the reasons why I got sick. That I was on fight or flight. You're only supposed to be on fight or flight from like 3 to 7 seconds to about 90 seconds.
All right,
they said
now.
my fight or flight didn't cut off for a year.
Okay, now, Banner.
Because it was people always calling me everywhere. You got to imagine, as a regular human being, somebody may say something to you or know you maybe 3-4 times a day.
Yeah.
Imagine everywhere you go, hey Turk, hey Turk, hey Turk, hey Turk. From 10 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, your phone constantly ringing all the fucking time, and everybody needs something.
They need something.
And when they call, it ain't just, hey bro, how you doing? You got a couple of dollars? Man, my dog got AIDS in Lithuania, and you the only person that can save them. You know what I'm saying? So to bring it back to your question, bro, is that what the music industry did do is like, I give you an example. I see what's about to happen for me. Now I'm finally prepared for it. And the music industry will get hot, and then we'll try to catch up with our fire.
Yeah.
I know I'm fired.
Yeah.
I know who I am.
Yes.
I know my worth. So it's actually good because when people think I'm gone, I get to see who they are.
Yeah.
I get to see how they gonna treat me.
Come on.
And then they sort of play themselves, and I'm watching
Out
it when
the
they
picture.
come, and then they out the picture, then we can move forward.
Okay, that monologue though, man. You, Sam Jackson, Terrence Howard in that room, and it turned into the David Banner Show in Fight Night. How did you prepare for that monologue? What was it like delivering it in that room with those professionals and stepping up to the plate and knocking it out the park, sir?
So I'm gonna be totally transparent because of our friendship.
Yeah.
I put too much pressure on myself, dog.
Ooh.
Like Terrence, I never said this anywhere, and I like to tell people when it's the first time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about Sam Jackson and me and Sam's relationships, but people forget that I was on the whole last season of Empire with Terrence Howard.
Come on.
Right. And Terrence pulled me outside, and he said, "I could tell you're nervous." I said, "Huh?" He said, "Any animal, you know how when we take pictures, a lot of times we'll put our hands
That's
in
right.
front of our nuts."
Yeah.
Terrence said, "I study human beings and animals. Whenever an animal is nervous, they always protect their genitalia." And so I was always standing on screen like this
Yeah.
because I was nervous, right? And he said, "Listen, dog." He said, Terrence told me this. Terrence said, "Every time I step on the camera, I don't care who it is, I'm trying to take that scene." And so he looked at me. He said, "If we gonna be around each other, you can't make that shit easy."
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
said, "Bring that shit."
Come on.
And then he told me, he said, "Banner, don't trip." He said, because Denzel Washington did the same thing for me. And we were in Chicago. He walked me all the way down the street.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times when people do that kind of stuff, you sort of feel like they're trying to sun you.
Yeah.
He made sure that I didn't feel that way. He walked me all the way down
Yeah.
the street. And said, he said, "David Banner, people look up to you."
Yeah.
He said, "So whatever the fuck you do, you gotta stand up like a man. Because whether kids know it or not, they looking to you to see how they should act as men."
As a man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And bro, I never forget that. And then Samuel L. Jackson, he was my acting coach in Black Snake Moan.
Yeah.
Like because Sam don't play about the acting shit,
At
bro.
all.
He
At
don't
all.
like motherfuckers getting in because they know somebody or because they're a rapper.
Yeah.
He takes the craft serious.
Yeah.
And so Sam took me in, bro. And like and it ain't his responsibility, but I look up to Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
So like, even when I was on the Fight Night set, I didn't really talk to Sam that much, even though we were really cool, because I didn't want to be hanging around him and stuff like that, and I hadn't done my job.
Yeah.
Like, we can hang out if I want to make you happy.
Yeah.
Like, so all that hanging out and all that kind of stuff, like, no, I want to do it.
Here to work.
And Sam said the coldest shit to me. Bro, I'm talking about, this was on some Michael Jordan, Kobe type shit.
Yeah.
I told him, said, because I don't want to give it away, but me and Sam Jackson, we gonna go edit.
Oh.
Like Frank and Slim.
Yeah.
I that's all I can give because Peacock is
That's
real.
enough. That's enough.
They gonna go edit, dog. And so I told him, I said, right now, we ain't friends. Samuel Jackson turned around and looked at me and said, "Bring it." I went behind it because I had to keep my David Banner on. I was like, And I went behind the door and was like, fuck. So like, bro, I really, just to be honest with you, I really wanted to make them proud of me, man.
Yeah.
And what I learned is, and I'm telling other people, don't put that pressure on yourself.
Exactly.
Cause like, if you prepare and you do what the fuck you supposed to do, and you really, really do it, I'm telling everybody this, regardless of whether you play basketball, you rap, or whatever the fuck you do. If you got a big game or something and you usually train for like, let's say 5 hours, train for 7. And I'm gonna tell you why. That extra 2, you don't account for nervousness, adrenaline, something going wrong, or they say, I'm gonna change the script. If you know your shit even more than what you prepared for, then you don't have to be nervous. Nervousness usually comes from a lack of preparation.
Facts.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And so, man, when I stepped into that room, bro, I just realized, bro, like, I'm enough.
Yeah.
And once I realized this about us, and I don't know if this is the same with y'all, like, a lot of times we play extra tough and super tough. Like, I think about most of the stuff I did growing up, I really did that shit because I was afraid. And now I'm old enough to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I had to be super violent because the real truth is I didn't have nobody. Most people had big cliques and friends and stuff. I didn't have that shit. I saw 50 Cent say that shit one time, and I was like, damn, that's how I felt. Like, I didn't have nobody to call.
Come on.
And when I did have somebody to call, that's what I was trying to make about my friends now.
Yeah.
If I call my friends now, they coming.
That's right.
But when they come, I don't want to have to be the person that look at their kids and say, I'm the reason why your daddy in prison. Or your daddy not alive.
Yeah.
So when I call my friends, it's time. The world is, we about to scorch the whole earth. It ain't no fucking coming back from that shit.
Come on.
So when I did that monologue, man, like, it wasn't easy because I had put that kind of pressure on myself and I shouldn't.
I feel you.
I'm thankful to God that I did what I did and people resonated. Now this is what y'all gonna laugh about.
Talk to me.
Is that Uptown Saturday Night, Which Way Is Up, those like my favorite types of films. Bill Cosby, Sidney Poitier.
Yeah.
So I talk like that around the crib anyway. So like, you know what I'm saying? Say, blood, what's happening, man? Same old, same I talk like that anyway amongst my friends.
Yeah.
So like, my friends was looking at that shit like he been waiting on this shit his whole fucking life. Fucking jive turkey, man. And like me and my homegirl, we laugh all the time. And we got robbed in front of a bunch of bitches, man. And we didn't do nothing. And we didn't do nothing. The only thing that I did not do, and I said it would be too much. When I walked off, it ain't nothing friendly about that, Jack. That's what I really wanted to say, dog. Jack.
Yeah.
But like I'm enthralled with that part of history, bro.
Yeah.
And it is a part of our history, man. So like, I'm just thankful to God, man, that because again, because of our relationship, bro, I was hurting so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, right, but you know about that. You know the shit I was going through, bro. And so the thing that I be wanting people to know, man, is that I had done the other movie, the basketball movie, and Finding Tony.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was at the premiere, they asked me if I could tell anybody in the world something, what would I tell them? And I said, the thing that I would do is if I could tell the David Banner that was filming that movie at that time, that, bro, it's going to be all right. Like, think about, you know what I'm saying, bro, when you was locked up, if the you now could just go and tell him, hey, bro, it's going to be all right. Because that time that we was talking, that was the first time in my life that I didn't think I was going to come out of it.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
What was so bad, though, Banner, that made you feel like I might not make it out of this thing?
Because I have never in my life contemplated suicide. But I did realize why somebody would think that way. When you can't escape you can't, like, bruh, Method Man, bro. I called Method Man one day because you heard the song we got, bro.
Yeah.
And I called Method Man because I saw how well he was doing. And I told him, I was like, bro, I can't sleep. And he was like, Banner, I couldn't sleep either. He said, it was so powerful. He said, He said, if you look at all the things that's going on in your life, guess what's the only common denominator? And I said, what? He said, you. You are the common denominator in everything right and wrong in your life. So the only thing that you can change is you. He said, so when I couldn't sleep, he said in New York, the gym opened up at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So since I was up anyway, I was in that gym every morning at 4 a.m.
That's right.
And it was funny, bro, because I couldn't understand, bro, like Griselda, fucking Method Man. I was like, bro, these cats really shooting for me.
Yeah.
And I asked Method Man, I said, Method Man, bro, you don't know me like that. Why you fucking with me like you fucking with me, dog? Because men don't usually open their heart like that.
Yeah.
He said the funniest shit. He said, David Banner, I'm on Twitter too. And black Twitter say protect David Banner. So that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. I was like, oh shit, man. Oh man. Fucking thank you, man.
Yeah.
And so, bro, I started getting in that gym every fucking day. But bro, the crazy shit about me though, bro, like, and I always try to be transparent because most people lie to these kids, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, this is the first time it wasn't about money. And usually when money is the problem, we just get out there and grind.
That's right.
And hustle. But we're not really changing the problem. The problem was me.
Yeah.
And what people have a tendency to think, they think because they're a good person.
Yeah.
Bro, what I'm realizing is some of the good parts of me had to die. Some of these niggas, they don't fucking deserve no fucking air to breathe. And they will use you until you fucking die.
Yeah.
So I was always trying to help people. Like I realized, man, we try to do God's job. My job ain't to save nobody.
Yeah.
My job ain't to save Mississippi, it ain't to save black people. It ain't none of that shit. My job is to give the word.
Yeah.
And where you can, you help where you can.
See that?
And so I was trying to save people. And then you wonder why when you do God's job or try to do God's job, you wonder why you end up on the cross all the time.
Yeah.
Because that ain't your job.
Come on.
Your job is to be of service when you can and give the fucking word. And it's up to other people to listen to that word. Because think about, bro, 10 years straight. Man, you talk about this, bro. I forgot to do my fucking job. I wasn't rapping. I wasn't producing. I wasn't doing none of the shit that people wanted to see from me. I wasn't acting. I was trying to save the fucking world. And what I didn't realize is the reason why I was so effective at serving my community is because I was popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People was like, yo, kids would even say it like, Banner, why are you here? Like, why? Like, you fuck with? Because I'm from Mississippi. I'm from what you from. Like, this is my fucking job.
Yeah.
But what I realized, that wasn't my job. My job is to stay as hot as I possibly can and then redirect that energy to the people who are really doing. There's people, that's what they do for their job.
Yeah.
And we end up making artists feel like it's their job when you don't even put that kind of pressure on your mama.
Ooh.
You don't put that kind of pressure on your daddy.
Come on.
You don't put that kind of pressure on the fucking mayor. You don't put that pressure on the fucking president.
Come on.
Any of these motherfuckers, dog.
Yeah.